I would expect that the library task force, which has been formed, and the library supporters, who are very well organized, would continue to do fundraising, and that we would see what the task force comes back with in terms of grants that they've received and other forms of support, because all of the research that they have presented to me so far and to the council so far indicates that there are other sources of funding for branch libraries, and I would like to give them the 6 months' time to explore those and come back to us. If it turns out it isn't there 6 months from now, it isn't there. They close.
I don't think we should change our vote from Monday night. What I would suggest is give branch love, let them rent the branch libraries for $1 each for the next 6 months. Let them do a fundraising plan. After that 6 months, if they can't sustain the libraries being open, then they close. Then they're responsible for the bottom line. We wash our hands of it February 28th.
We need this, and I think they are really geared up to make it happen, along with 7 more people and others. I can't speak so much about the South Side because I don't know the people there and the situation, but I do think this is, if we ask people to get involved, and they are involved to this extent, we have to give them a chance. I mean, we can't knock them back after we've encouraged them for so long during political campaigns and other things to get involved in this community. It's a slap in the face not to really embrace that when they finally do to this degree.
I'm hopeful, and I will support doing the 6 months to give branch love an opportunity. However, I want to be really clear that I've been in your situation before with a number of organizations, and you start out like gangbusters, and the first year may be okay, the second year is a little bit more difficult. I just want you to understand what you're taking on, and that's why I'm willing to give you 6 months. I think it'll be very clear in the 6 months whether this is going to work or not.
We keep saying we'll give 6 months. We've set no parameters of what that means. Does that mean we're giving 6 months for them to come back and report back? Are we giving them how much money do they need to raise? What kind of plan do they need to have in place? What is the actual total amount where we can hand over either the North Branch or we're handing over services to Branch Love? I've heard no talk, I've heard this pipe dream of in 6 months they'll come back and all will be rosy. What does that mean? We've given no benchmarks about what that is. Is that the whole $525,752? Or is that $300,000? What does that mean?
I appreciate what Alderman Burrus said about setting benchmarks, and I would propose that that we caveat this on that private funds be raised in the amount of $50,000 in the next 6 months.
So your plan with this motion is to let them stay open, for us to continue to fund them for 6 months. And if they come up with $50,000 that you want this city to continue to fund them. That was never my understanding. My understanding of this was that this would become private sources and that we would remove ourselves from the branch libraries, that giving them 6 months to help them get on their feet. And